Donald Trump made America first the centerpiece of his race battle, and many idea this would mean a locally engaged precept of protectionism and withdrawal from world legislative issues. In any case, the president has suddenly come to grasp a center component of the universal part pioneer of the free world. He is naming and going up against the human rights misuse of single-party tyrannies. In a way not seen since Ronald Reagan, he is assaulting their defective claim of equity, Marxism, by which they esteem to control millions without wanting to. America's national advantages appropriately comprehended have dependably incorporated the most clearing and considerable human rights exertion ever, generally by defying the belief system and activities of oppressive governments. Trump's America First outside approach principle distinct difference and unmistakable difference to what John Kirkpatrick called the censure America First attitude that ruled colleges and their Remote Arrangement Foundation when she was Reagan's representative to the United Nations. While tending to point the finger at America First group, Kirkpatrick would state, Americans need to confront reality about themselves, regardless of how charming it is. She implied that, notwithstanding our conspicuous defects and sins, America has set up and kept up a framework that has conveyed more flexibility, open door, and success for a larger number of individuals than some other ever. The whole idea that individuals have rights, by ethicalness of being human, and that legislatures must regard them was first revered in the U.S. Constitution, and now a large portion of the world acknowledges it as genuine. Be that as it may, a large portion of the world does not. Valuing this reality frequently requires drawing contrasts between our free society and the severe governments around the globe that conflict with U.S. national interests and undermine the estimations of flexibility and human pride. This is the thing that President Trump did in his initially delivered to the United Nations General Assembly. It was practically identical to the best discourses conveyed by a definitive Cold Warriors, Harry Truman, John F. Kennedy, and Ronald Reagan. America, Trump affirmed, remains with each individual living under a severe administration. Our regard for power is additionally a call for activity. All individuals merit a legislature that looks after their well-being, their interests, and their prosperity, including their thriving. This dedication is currently a set-up slant for the organization. Going to Warsaw in July, Trump gave a mixing discourse in Krasinski Square to console a great many individuals living in previous hostage countries, a Cold War-time phrase written into U.S. law by President Eisenhower in 1959, that America would try to ensure their basic individual power. Most importantly, Trump stated, "We esteem the nobility of each human life, secure the privileges of each individual, and offer the expectation of each spirit to live in flexibility. That is our identity. Those are the inestimable ties that predicament us together as countries, as partners, and as a progress." The talk is caught up with activity. The Trump Organization accomplished the arrival of American understudy Otto Warmbier from North Korea, and the president reprimanded Kim Jong-un for Otto's deplorable demise. He has likewise been scorching in his judgment of Pyongyang's totalitarian misuse. Nobody, he guaranteed his gathering of people at the UN a month ago, has demonstrated more scorn for different countries and for the prosperity of their own king than the corrupted administration in North Korea. In September, he marked official requests restricting North Korean go to the U.S. furthermore, forbidding the United States from working with monetary establishments that likewise work with Kim's administration. Reacting to U.S. weight, even the People's Republic of China voted alongside every other individual from the Security Council in consistent 15-0 resolutions to receive sanctions against North Korea. Additionally, reacting to American weight, the Bank of China consented to quit working with North Korean firms. Proceeding to defy China, the organization looked for the arrival of Nobel laureate Liu Xiaobo, yet he kicked the bucket under house capture not long after being allowed medicinal parole by Chinese experts, following a very long time of detainment where he was denied restorative treatment. He turned out to be just the second Nobel laureate to bite the dust in state care, the first being Karl von Ossietzky, who passed on in Nazi care in 1938. Xiaobo's significant other, Liu Xia, stays under house capture in China, and the U.S. should look for her discharge. In June, Trump disclosed new confinements on go-to-end business with Cuba, to challenge the proceeded with misuse of ace popular government dissenters by the administration they are dissenting. As of late, his organization has even debilitated to close down the U.S. consulate in Havana, revived amid the Obama organization, because of the secretive sicknesses influencing international safe haven staff after what have all the earmarks of being sonic assaults by Raul Castro's administration. Another age of degenerate and flippant apparatchiks are holding up in the wings to assume control once Raul ventures down in 2018, including his child, Alejandro. It is essential for U.S. interests that we not side-sit without moving while a comrade autocracy 90 miles off our shores exchanges energy to another harvest of authoritarian rulers. In late August, Trump marked an official request that forced new authorizes on Venezuela to keep Nicolas Maduro from extending the philanthropic calamity he and his antecedent, Hugo Chavez, have coordinated. The two progressive communist tyrants have driven the once in the past prosperous Latin American nation to the edge of crumple, imprisoning and killing vote-based system activists, and destroying the economy with brought-together monetary strategies, compelling Venezuelans to chase felines and pooches for nourishment. Concerning Russia, Trump has endorsed new authorizes, sold urgent safeguard innovation to Eastern European partners, and called upon Vladimir Putin to stop its destabilizing exercises in Ukraine and somewhere else, and its help for threatening administrations, including Syria and Iran, and to rather join the group of dependable countries in our battle against normal adversaries and with regards to human progress itself. Significantly, President Trump has not constrained his judgment to tyrants' conduct, but rather has censured the collectivist belief system that legitimizes their activities. From the Soviet Union to Cuba to Venezuela, the president worried at the United Nations, wherever genuine communism or socialism has been received, it has conveyed anguish and destruction and disappointment. Unlike excessively numerous individuals from our nation's learned person class, he realizes that the dejection in Marxist administrations, for this situation Venezuela, stems not from the reality that communism has been ineffectively actualized, yet that communism has been dependably executed. He gets a handle on that the belief systems of communism and socialism will undoubtedly prompt wretchedness at whatever point and wherever they are attempted on the grounds that their statutes are in a general sense in opposition to human instinct and in this way threatening to human thriving. The liberal against socialist Harry Truman trusted the essential wellspring of our quality as a country is profound. We put stock in the respect of man. Words matter. What's more, when words are joined by activities, extraordinary change is conceivable, as the triumph of freedom in the 1989 crumple of socialism in Europe illustrated. Obviously, there is still much to be accomplished. 2016 denoted the 11th back-to-back year of decrease in worldwide opportunity, while 2017 imprints a long time since the Bolshevik Revolution. Today, 1/5 of the total populace still lives under single-party socialist administrations. In any case, luckily, it appears we have political administration that comprehends the genuine idea of these administrations, that they speak to genuine dangers to peace and opportunity, and that they should be gone up against strikingly and with resolve.